Hi, it's Bill, W9VC from Richmond, Indiana. Today I'm demonstrating Heathkit DX-20. This is a unit that I picked up last spring at a Hamfest in Peru, Indiana. When I first saw the unit, I wasn't sure I wanted to buy it. It was very dirty and very grungy. I believe it had been owned by a smoker. So I'll take you through what I did to the unit, and we'll also demonstrate it on the air. One of the first things I did when I got it was I immediately opened it up and installed new filter caps in it. It had the old ones, which are going on 40 or 50 years old, so naturally I wanted to replace those. Another thing I did was added a 3-wire cord. The original unit had a 2-wire cord, and nowadays you want to have a 3-wire cord with the green terminal connected to ground. The other things that I did to the unit, I changed the hardware on the front panel. That was kind of corroded and kind of yucky looking. I also took the knobs off and cleaned them in soapy water, dish detergent, and hot water. Also put a light coat of wax on the front panel, and you can see it looks pretty good. Also, I painted the gray case, and I think it came out pretty well. The back and insides are both very clean. This unit is a little bit unusual because actually 3 different items. One is it's got the original square meter, which a lot of these have been replaced over the years because the meter would fail and the person would put another meter in. So I'm very lucky to have the good original meter in this one. Also, I've got the cover that hides the crystal, and that's oftentimes missing. And then the third thing is that this unit has the original power transformer. So in some cases, the power transformers that Heathkit used tended to fail over the years, and oftentimes you'll see where somebody's had to cobble together a different transformer into the unit, and depending on what size it was and how the mounting was set up, it may or may not have been done you know, in a nice fashion. So I've been using this DX-20 on the air quite a bit, and I have a lot of fun with it. I use it with a Drake R4A that's a very, very nice receiver, and I've also got it set up with a B&W TR switch. So basically I'm using this radio in full QSK, and I've had quite a few very pleasant CW QSOs with it, and really sounds great. Some details about the unit. It's about a 50-watt input, and I'm getting about 30 watts output with mine. It uses 2 tubes, a 6CL6 oscillator and a 6BQ6 final. Both those tubes are very easy to find, so no problem as far as finding replacements. One note of caution: if you're working on a tube radio, you need to know what you're doing. There's high voltages which could shock or even kill you if you touch the wrong thing. Also, this unit is cathode keyed, meaning that there's high voltage on the keying terminal, so you want to be very careful. You can't just plug any old keyer into this thing. You have to have a keying circuit that will stand up to the voltages that are on that cathode keying circuit. So in my case, I've got a solid state device that's doing the keying. You can also key this with a straight key or a bug, but you want to be careful not to touch the metal terminals of the straight key, or else you could get a mild shock. So I'd like to demonstrate the unit in action. First we'll look at the output power. So we're getting right about 30 watts output, and we'll give a brief CQ. And watch the meter as I'm calling CQ. You see that it's really swinging around, particularly if you're in the plate mode, and that's one reason some of these meters had a tendency to basically tear themselves apart. So I tend to keep mine in the grid mode because it's not swinging quite as much, and that allows the meter a little bit less stress on the meter. So anyway, hope you've enjoyed the demonstration. I've had a lot of fun with this radio. It's got excellent cosmetics, and really enjoy the whole setup. Hope you enjoyed the video.